can get this deck to like 60% win rate, I'll be pretty happy.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death.
I'm tempted sometimes to keep shield block versus hunter, but it can, when you have to do it on like turn 3 and you don't have like the shield slam follow up or to kill, like maybe keeping shield block shield slam is okay, but keeping shield block by itself, basically that you gain the health but then it just disappears again. Excuse me. Kind of funny, when the Golden Heroes first came out, you could tell the difference between mid-range hunter and face hunter because all the face hunters, all the gold hunters were face hunters. Okay, we're gonna coin Armorsmith into Unstable Ghoul. I don't really understand why they do that because it's pretty bad to me.
Strike.
Sure, Armorsmith is a difficult minion to deal with sometimes, but is it worth burning? I want to use Shield Slam.
Pain, speak to me.
Fortunate that you got a beast. Same thing. Same thing.
Back to work.
Trying to get him to use the weapon here. It might have been better to save it for Cool Task Execute. But this looks like it's more hybrid hunter.
Put this apple on your head.
Freezing Trap Grom.
I can wait to taste my blade.
Nice. That's one thing that playing Patron has kind of got me, is playing around Freezing Trap. And I think it's much better to, rather than like pass the turn and hope or play like Armor Smith there and hope that we can attack with it the next turn. It's better just to take the loss of getting Grom frozen and get him back in your hand, and just go for punishing your opponent as much as possible a lot of the time. I'm gonna play one more game. Hopefully this game we get to use Deathwing or something. Deathwing so far has done very little, and the games where I probably should have played him, I waited too long. So currently 19 and 18 with this deck.
Versus Rexar.
Definitely some games that I fucked up.
Victory or death!
If there's a way they could make the mulligan more kind of fair for non-aggro decks, because aggro decks, obviously, sometimes you don't get your 1-drop or your 2-drop. That's pretty unlikely for both of those to happen, but control decks will often excuse me, not get the cards they need until quite late in the game.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Let the pain speak to me.
If one of these things is going to be snipe.
I let the dogs out. That didn't quite hit the mark.
Jade Serpent guide you.
That's interesting.
Bring the pain.
I am pretty worried about snipe.
Back to work.
Bring the pain.
Why are people running both? I really don't get it. That's like the worst possible card that he could get, my perspective right now. He has Savannah
Put this
here.
apple on your head.
Doomed.
I have no time for games.
That didn't quite hit the mark. My hand is full.
I could have just shield slammed. No, that would have been risky. Second shield slam freezing trap. Oh yeah, that's good. Shield block, shield slam, freezing trap. Or shield maiden, shield slam, freezing trap. No, I can't do that.
Armor made to fit.
Well played.
And just unleash. But he doesn't have unleash.
I feel icky.
Doesn't kill the armor smith here, he's an idiot. Armed idiot.
I can take the hit.
Strike.
Job's done.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Fuck off. I outplayed this guy so hard this game. Didn't have unleash on that one turn where I played the freezing trap. He can't win, I think.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I will crush you!
One thing you don't want to do is keep Deathwing, so nip that in the bud right now. Like before, it's always nice to have Harrison in your hand against pretty much any warrior, but if it's Patron, that can be the difference between winning and losing. Nice if we had some other stuff that was a little bit faster, but it's okay.
Job's done.
Really like to have Despite right now. And actually shield block here because our hand is so slow. Alright, Warax is good. Okay. hadn't drawn Fiery War Axe or Deathbite there, I think I would. Generally because Control Warrior matchups do tend to go to fatigue, drawing extra cards when you don't need them. Bad. Even though it seems like, oh, I have huge card advantage, you're actually putting your fatigue unless
What now?
help you win the game in the short term. He's trying to get the stream in his sights. Can't because I'm not streaming.
What now?
I don't think that happens very often, but it definitely happens. Even for a low-level streamer, people sniping every once in a while.
I must choose.
Nice, the rope hero power turn. The coin, so I don't want to just fire War Axe into his Harrison, even though losing Fire War Axe isn't the worst thing ever. Actually, that might have made him make a mistake because he's got 9 cards. Actually, it would have been a good idea, probably. Derp. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to all the factors that are going on.
What now?
A value.
That belongs in a museum.
That I was like a really awesome player back then or anything, but when I first started playing Harrison, like nobody played Harrison.
A fight! Count me in! Everyone, get in here!
Does bot break or something? Is he not going to coin Whirlwind?
I wonder.
Must be deciding if he wants to use it later or something.
I must choose.
Or he's just being a total dickbag. Either way.
Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in here!
Execute this one. Watch him whirlwind before he actually attacks. I'd have to actually just play Sylvanas here if I don't draw something good. Please go a little bit faster, dude.
Everyone, get in here!
First.
Taroga!
Guess I could have saved one thing. Play unstable gold. It's very risky. I kind of need the whirlwind to happen now.
Hey! A fight! Count me in!
All the Grim Patrons out of the way at least. We just gotta worry about frothings.
Armor made to fit.
I don't really want to play anything like super scary here. Play Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
And just hope that he hasn't got like some insane frothing combo. Still have Brawl in the deck, still have Deathwing. Still have lots of life gain, so as long as he doesn't have it like this turn exactly, I think we're okay.
Armor made to fit.
I can take the hit.
Back to work.
Let none survive.
He has an Emperor, so like the best possible combo right now he can do is double frothing plus 1 whirlwind, which is the Emperors, then we might have a problem. One of the reasons why I Cruel Taskmastered there, so well, it actually doesn't really matter now that the patrons are gone.
Brace for impact.
Strike.
No problem.
If he wants a frothing combo, it's here, it's a little bit risky.
Charge forward!
And I don't think it's lethal.
Let the pain speak to me.
no way he can possibly kill me unless he has Despite charge. Or Emperor turn. So he's I don't think there's any way I can lose this game. I would have to.
Let the pain speak to me.
Armor made to fit.
So I have 14, 15 damage on board. I get 3 health. Or 4 health. Is it 3 health or 4 health? Anyway, I have way more than lethal.
I can well played.
Brace for impact.
Well played.
So I got pretty lucky in that he kind of YOLO'd his second Grim Patron, so it's something I never had to worry about. The only thing I had to worry about was the Farthing combo. The Farthing combo, while it's like huge and it's lots of damage, it requires very, very specific conditions to be able to pull it off. And I played lots of Patron, I knew that he wasn't anywhere near the point where you can actually pull it off. So that worked out pretty well. I didn't really end up using any of the pieces of the deck, but I think that's a pretty good example of like how to play Control Warrior versus Patron. He had a pretty slow start, but then he got like the Patron combo really early, a really big Patron combo, and basically we just shut it down as we could and gained a shitload of health so that he couldn't kill us. So if you guys are wondering how to play Control Warrior versus Patron, I think there's a lot of solid plays in that game that you could kind of sit back and take a look at. I'm not saying I played like amazingly, but I think I played it pretty. Thanks for watching, guys. I think I'm going to end it here, and hopefully you enjoy this video. It's kind of a longer one, probably going to be about an hour long, but hopefully that works out for you. Thanks. See you guys next time. Please like, favorite, and subscribe.